Eric.
What's going on?
A lot.
Where have you been? I hear you got into a fire accident. Sorry about that.
Thanks. It's been a long 2 years.
Sure.
My dad died. I had surgery, saw you after. He was really sick, had dementia, was in and out of nursing home. Got in March, COVID happened,
Sure.
and then dealing with that, and then got burned.
So you've had, since your surgery, you've had no treatment, right, for this knee?
No,
Which is why it's in the same boat it is.
Yeah, I did. A friend of my daughter's is a physical therapist. To help save money, he came to the house and he was helping my mom and me. He was coming 3 times a day. He did I have the name of the exercises on my phone and what I had to do. You know, he gave us the exercises.
Sure, no, I understand, okay.
But,
So you can put, did a, HEP.
And then, needed to get in here. I think a lot of it was the brace was fucking everything up.
It was terrible.
It was bad. We tightened it up, pull it in, the straps, it was down into the knee. And no matter what we did, I wore it all the time, but it was digging down into the knee. And no matter what we did, we could not fix it. It would go all the way down into the ankle, but it was pressing into that. So I think a lot of it was the brace. It's still popping. I'm losing balance still. It's almost worse than when I first saw it.
I mean, that's what I said,
But yeah, that's why.
But I hesitate to do anything else with it, certainly surgically, because if the surgery didn't help the first time, why would it help the second time?
Oh, it felt great after, for the first couple months, I would say.
And relax. What are anything gonna be done?
Yeah, they told me to get in to see you first, and then, they said there was no sense in getting the scars were done.
Sure.
If a new scar was in there, and they said get into him first. They don't want they said there's no sense in working on these first, cause they wanna start with my knees, cause there's thicker scars here, if a new one was made. So
Gotcha.
after they were gonna start that. And pain management basically.
I remember we did your surgery late at night. It was a long day,
it was
wasn't it?
crazy, and it was Friday the 13th. Yeah, it was.
That's why it failed.
Crazy.
We operate at
It
night all
felt
the
good.
time.
I mean, it
But I
was-
remember yours
Yeah,
Yeah,
particular.
because it was just a crazy night.
It was a crazy night, and it wasn't.
And it was the first surgery my dad never went with me. So it was weird. It felt good, like I said, for the first, 2.5 months. And then I started having the issues, I think, with the swelling going down and the brace then not fitting correctly. And it's in my closet, I wanna break it into a million pieces. Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy night. I couldn't believe you did surgery that late. And I'm like, can I go home now? And they're like, no, you're not going home.
So let's we'll repeat her MRI, and then you can put on the diagnosis. Obviously, medial meniscus tear and MPFL.
So I think there were some financial concerns also with the MRI and getting that done, so that we brought up. So, yeah, as far as, I'll
let's find out what's happening in there, okay?
Uh-huh.
X-rays look pretty good, sounds good.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you got a little wear, you know, a little more wear on this side than
Yeah.
on that side, but, the kneecap actually looks relatively well lined up on the X-ray. So, maybe it's, you know, that would be the worst thing, because, you know, that required a fair amount of work.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's one of the lesser things, one of the meniscus or something of that nature, okay? Alright, good to see you.
It was good.
Don't be a stranger.
Good to see, no, I didn't wanna be, I'd rather my dad be here and.
Understood.
No,
She's
he's
just been so,
going-
through so much crap, Dr. Harker,
Of
over
course,
the
I
last,
get it, yeah,
you know.
for sure.
With the burn scars. So.
And then the burn thing happened. I was at Walmart and I got a text message from her and she said, I got burned, and the next message was, I'm calling 911. I left my shit at Walmart. I said, I gotta go, I got an emergency, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a traumatic number.
And by the time I got home, they were already hauling her off in the ambulance.
Sure. So the fire started at home?
It was grease fire.
Grease fire, we think, you know, like you line your bottom of your burners with tinfoil, we think something had dripped on the tinfoil and it ignited and went up into the
When my
pan.
hand was on fire to make a decision.
She burned her
to
hand
throw
too.
that, pan
Actually, it looks really
in the
good, but-
sink and let my house and animals die or drop on the floor, and I knew I was being turned. So,
I'm sorry about
it's
that.
alright, it's not your fault.
No, I'm sorry. Hang in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Don't come on with me, actually, Tim. You don't have to come right now if you wanna take a little bit. You can do that
Okay,
as well.
fine.
You can.
You ready, honey?
Yeah, because